Hi, I'm Kevin Farrell from Prius Healthcare and Moxie Enterprises. And today we are going over the fourth of four new mattress systems that we have developed here at Prius in 2025. And like Vanessa Williams, I think we have saved the best for last. This is called the Dynaflow Immersion. And I'm going to go through some of the differences from the old Dynaflow here in just a moment. But as many of you know, I like to do an automobile trivia question before a Prius video. So with that, and I'm taking this the day before our Independence Day, July 4th. So let's do a patriotic thing one. We all know that the president's airplane is called Air Force One. Many of you also may know that the president's helicopter is Marine One. But do you know the name of the president's limousine? What's the code name for that? We'll answer that question after we go through the Dynaflow mattress. Do that here just now. The Dynaflow Immersion. We did have a product called the Dynaflow before. So what makes this Dynaflow Immersion product different? First thing I'll go over is that it's missing something that the old Dynaflow had, and that is the air bolsters. So those of you that had the Dynaflow before, you know there was an air bolster with an egress cutout in the middle. There was a CPC valve here at the end that you'd be able to disconnect that, and it would deflate that bolster. But now that we have the Prius Century Gold, one of the new products for 2025, that has an on-demand air bolster on it that you can control with the on the control panel itself. So if the air bolster was the most important aspect of the Dynaflow to you, we really recommend switching to the Century Gold, as the Century Gold does on-demand low air loss. It also does alternating pressure, just like this one will do, and then it has those on-demand air bolsters on it. Now, what are some of the enhanced features of this Dynaflow immersion versus the old Dynaflow? Well, like the name says, immersion. Immersion therapy has become very important in the clinical world, especially in acute care. So this does immersion therapy in addition to true low air loss and 3-in-1 alternating pressure. In order to set the immersion, what we recommend is that you go through and set your height and weight for your patient. That will generate the algorithm so that it'll provide the proper and best and optimal immersion for your patient. So once that's set, all you have to do is the button here underneath the LCD on the left-hand side, push it. That's your immersion button. You will immediately hear the pump ramp down. Your patient will envelop into that mattress, providing optimal pressure relief across the entire body. And then we're able to control the amount of time that you're immersed in 1 minute increments from 1 up to 5. So if you choose 5, let's say, that means your patient will immerse for 5 minutes. And then it'll bring the patient back up to the original comfort level for 1 minute. The reason we do that is for reactive hyperemia to help with that blood flow. And then, have the patient spend again up to 5 minutes immersing, having that optimal pressure relief. So that is the number one new feature of this that I think your clinical people are really going to enjoy. Great for pressure relief. The second thing is that on this unit, we have a more sophisticated auto fouler, similar to what I showed you guys last month on the Rhythm Multi Plus. So once the head of the bed is elevated, let's say to about 25 degrees and above, the auto fouler is going to kick on. It's a more sophisticated G sensor, really works well. It ramps up. You'll see the little icon here on the ends, and it provides that extra amount of air so that they don't bottom out in the middle. Thank you for watching this video on our new top of the line product, the Dynaflow Immersion. It'll provide that great immersion therapy for optimal envelopment and pressure relief for your patient. And in addition, it also has the more sophisticated auto fouler system. So that trivia question. So what is the president's limousine called? It's Cadillac One because it's a Cadillac limousine. And sometimes they also refer to it as the Beast, as it has 8-inch thick walls and doors, 5-inch thick windows, anything to do to protect our commander in chief. So thanks again. If you have any questions, please call us at 813-854-5464. Hit extension 2 for the sales team, and we'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Take care.